Here we have an optimization problem asking for formula of an area, formula of a perimeter, and values x and y given that p equals 100 for this shape. The shape can be broken up into two parts to help find the area. One is a rectangle, the other is a semicircle. Multiplying dimension x by dimension y gives you the area of the rectangle, and the area of the semicircle can be found using 1/2 pi r squared, where r equals y over 2. This simplifies down to 1/2 pi times y over 2 squared. Area of a rectangle plus the area of the semicircle gives us the area of this shape. Further simplify the semicircle area formula to 1/8 pi y squared to get the final formula a equals xy plus 1 over 8 pi y squared. On to part B. Finding the perimeter, we note that one side equals y while two sides equal x. Therefore, you get 2x plus y. The circumference of a semicircle is 1/2 pi times diameter, and in this case, y is equal to our diameter. Therefore, the formula for circumference of the semicircle is 1/2 pi y. Adding it all together, we get p equals 2x plus y plus 1/2 pi y. Next, we're challenged to find the values of x and y that maximize the area, given that p equals 100. First, we plug 100 in for p in our perimeter formula that we found, and you solve for one of the two variables. In this case, I'll solve for x, but it doesn't matter which you choose. Subtract y and 1/2 pi y from both sides. This should give you 100 minus y minus 1/2 pi y equals 2x. And then to get x by itself, just divide each side of the equation by 2. This should give you 50 minus 1/2 y minus 1/4 pi y equals x. Then you take this x value and you plug it into where x was in the area formula. This gives us a equals 50 minus 1/2 y minus 1/4 pi y times y plus 1 over 8 pi y squared. You simplify it down to 50y minus 1/2 y squared minus 1/8 pi y squared. And then to solve for y, we must take the derivative of the area formula and set it equal to 0. Subtract 50 from both sides, and you get negative y minus 1/4 pi y equals negative 50. Then you got to factor out negative y, which leaves you with negative y times 1 plus pi over 4 equals negative 50. Divide both sides by negative 1 plus pi over 4 to get y by itself. This should leave you with y equals 50 over 1 plus pi over 4. Multiply the top and bottom of the equation by 4 to clean it up a little bit, making it into 200 divided by 4 plus pi, which roughly comes out to 28.005, which is our y value. Plug in the value for y into the x formula that we found earlier, and then x comes out to 14.002 rounded up. To check our work, you plug x and y into the perimeter formula, which comes out to 99.999, or about 100.